That's a way to set the bar for the stream. Thank you, SW. Yes, the Avengers of Gold and his IQ of 3. Oh, God. Yes, it is time again for stream night. Sorry we didn't do Twilight Princess this week. I was swamped with stuff to do, and unfortunately Lake Bed Temple sucks, so I decided to do another week. But we're here. I didn't miss out on the spook stream. I almost did because fuck, I hate coding. But we're here. It's not midnight yet. Shut up. It's time for Halloween stream. And of course, we had to pick the spookiest Halloween game that I could possibly imagine. Doki Doki. Yes, this is the best horror game that we could do at a time. I'm sorry. I would have done Silent Hill 2, but I didn't feel like streaming out in the open part of the house at 1 in the morning. That'll be another time. Maybe. Plus, I haven't even played Silent Hill 2, and we're at least partway through this, so we've done this before. Don't they kill themselves? Maybe? I know at least one of them does in one of their routes. But yeah, if you hear the sound of wrapped up stuff like that, that's just me getting a lot of candy because we do have leftover candy from Halloween. Because yes, Halloween did still kind of sort of happen around here. Not much, but it still happened. Let's get to the game and unmute so my co-coms can talk too. Y'all ready for this?
But it feels good to be back.
Oh shit, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It has.
Oh no. Okay. I guess we do this one then. Oh, that's like the perfect place for me to have ended it last time. I didn't even bother dressing up. Fair enough. I got art of my characters dressed up. I'm happy with that. I would have done dressed up, but that's money I can't spend. Okay. I appreciate that the first...
You also got threatened to have art.
Yes, and that was glorious. But more importantly, this is like the most summed up part of Halloween in a nutshell for this year. Just, okay. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so apparently I forgot that Yuri's stopping by our house on Sunday. Thanks, Yuri. Also, shout-outs to Yuri. We miss you, bud. Hopefully I'll see you in a few months.
Please come back. We miss you.
My house? Thanks, RKD.
Hold on. We're not done with this.
Oh boy. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. It's just, I thought I would be the one going to your house.
Name Gold?
Searle. Since I'm the one helping you. Yes. And yes, we did in fact name the protagonist Gold because I was kind of told up front that he doesn't really know what the main protagonist doesn't know what he's getting into with this game. So I thought, why not? It makes sense.
Gold doesn't know what he's getting into in 99% of games that he races.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. My work let me go in costume. I just showed up in a Sonic Colors pre-order bonus hat and called it a day. Wow. Look, if I'm going to commit to a costume for Halloween, I'm going to commit. I was thinking actually of doing some crossplay, but I don't got the budget to make an outfit like that. Maybe another year.
You know what the last time I did any sort of costume was?
What?
I did a Dave Hester costume years ago.
No, like it matter. Anyway, let's just make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think we'll make a very productive team. Yuri, that's not true, and you know it. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Ouch.
Now we all know why Opie would choose her.
I mean, look at those titties. They're huge.
Look at those big old bitties.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to do. But... Yuri, you're overthinking this. Stickers was a bad game. Now move on.
Did you say stickers or sticker star?
Yes. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I believe you. That does not look like the face of someone who believes. That looks like the face of someone who farted and doesn't want you to know.
She's even got her hands in the positions like, oh, please don't find out that I farted. Please don't find out.
She would be a terrible host on Who farted.
As if it took her a tremendous effort, she finally says that and expresses her reaction. I'm looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. Oh, hey, Sunday. It's Sunday now. Wonderful. Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Wow, those are some pretty interesting shoes there, SS Dub.
No way! I can't believe this! Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday! Apparently, Gold is secretly Dr. Eggman. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Oh, come on! Yuri's the anxious one, not you! Even though
Somehow I feel like this would be how Gold reacts to having women come to his house.
No way! I can't believe this! There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is that the chance I have to make something happen between us? You are Gold. You're not gonna make anything happen. Plus, it's this game. I don't think it's a good idea to make anything happen. Until I won't be able to take my mind off it, I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Well, that was fast. Getting increasingly anxious. Keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. Yada, yada, yada. Clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. That's the wrong word. She is not intimate. She's socially awkward, but very sweet. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Oh my god. Extremely apprehensive at first. Just like, hey Yuri, what's up? Leave me alone. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I'm gonna put $5 on she might be dead, actually. Like, she's probably already dead.
I would not be surprised.
Played a few horror games, but the ones that scared me the most was, like, RE4, Silent Hill, FNAF, the ones... Munch's Odyssey? I don't... That's one of the Oddworld games, isn't it? Knocking that over before entering, yep. Oh, never mind. Not dead yet.
Damn it!
That's not the thing you're supposed to say. Good God. Just, oh, no, he's not dead yet. Damn it!
That's a Scott the Waz type deal right there.
There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, yada yada yada. Messy as it's always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. How fucking dare you dust best girl right now? Hey, we don't fucking know. This is my first time playing. Like, I still have not beaten this game to this day. I just figured this fits for the horror category of stream. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. I don't believe you for a second. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. See? Go over today. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Monica? I remember hearing something about Monica being a reality warper, but I don't know the full extent, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. Some more silence. And she stares in a random direction. That looks like... What's that, a calendar? Yeah, it's a calendar. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. You can't hide from me, hot dog man.
I'm an adult.
Man, my dad's not a phone. I threw it on the ground. So we can accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make up that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. What punishment? What?
Is this the part where she dies?
Not yet. Tell me already. Oh no, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Gold? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression. Oh. Okay, then. I didn't think we were going here. Much as Bad Ending is by far scarier than any horror movie I've ever seen, and I've seen Scream and Jigsaw. I mean, Jigsaw is more or less just body horror, and Scream is a different kind of horror, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, Scream is basically, it's supposed to be kind of like a parody, I guess, of horror movies, if I remember correctly.
Parody / homage, but the later ones are way more parody. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reasons to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and carry to waste after? But oh boy.
Mr. Ham 2000's playing Midnight City Succubus.
Yeah, that's Han. that sounds like something Han would do. I'm gonna have to ping her
that's
back.
another guy I haven't heard from in ages.
Yeah, Han shows up periodically, but he works a full-time job, so that's why.
That's fair.
Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Yeah, that's Gold in a nutshell. How is it possible Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? You're Gold. Did she really want so badly to me just to not think about her? Why? Why is it you've never told me about this? Why don't you trust me? It almost feels like I betrayed you as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care anymore. Why are you laughing at trying to describe people caring for you like swinging your bat against your face? That's not cool.
Well, I mean, you can't spell fundamental without demental.
Oh.
You can't spell depression without press. What's that have to do with anything? I don't know. Feels like a spear going hard, so that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. We don't. I think you need to call a therapist, girl.
I don't have money for therapy.
Well, god damn it, then I will get you some. My name's Gold for a reason. I have a bank account. No, Gold. There's nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Gold. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. She's not hugging me back. And then they fuck. She stared stopping next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Gold. Stop saying I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
When do we get to the part where people start dying? That's what we came here for. This is the horror stream after all. The spoopy stream.
I was told there'd be murder. Where's the murder?
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
God damn it.
We never said when it would happen, and that's really scary too.
You know what else is really scary? The premonition from Final Destination 2.
What?
Have you not seen the highway scene from Final Destination 2?
No, why would I?
Oh my. Oh, honestly, it's one of the best sequences I think has ever been put into a film. I will have to show you it, but after the stream. Sorry, wipes your eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
Please don't. If you did that, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. Goal has no idea what the heck he's talking about. I have. That didn't help my fear of driving. Oof. I'll be honest. I have to drive people in Dallas. Dallas traffic is god-awful because the roads also suck. But you get used to it. Driving doesn't really bother me, though. I honestly find it kind of soothing. Just don't put spiders in front of me or I will punch you in the goddamn mouth. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Hi, man.
We walk into school the next day and her body's just on the floor. Well, I did see her tomorrow. I guess this wasn't the way I intended, though.
You never specified.
Where the fuck did this come from?
Internet.
Inheritance.
I inherited the internet.
Ooh. That is a nice turtleneck. Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. I don't, because this is a dating sim and I can't see your arms. Why did you do this, game? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope we got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. Behold. Wow, that is an impressive room. I don't have a television in my room. Fuck you. Fuck you, Gold. Why do you have a better room than me? First thing does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over. We have sub-fights when it comes to spiders, and that would make me fly because the moment I see something with more than 6 legs, I live up to my Sonic name. Oh, you would hate Pikmin 2. You would hate it so very much. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were
Wait a minute.
What?
Hold on.
What?
So let me get this straight, SS Dub. Even if you saw a crab, you'd run away.
I mean, if he's getting mad at crabs, I don't know. Beady Longlegs. No, not Beady. I'm not talking about Beady Longlegs. I'm talking about the Dweevils and the one with a fucking gun. And yes, there is a spider with a gun in Pikmin 2. Don't ask.
Spider with a...
You were very afraid of crabs at age 7.
Fair. They are water spiders.
What happened that changed your mind? I ate one. Oh.
Crabs are pretty good.
I haven't had crab in a while, but crab cakes are pretty good. Wait, don't look. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. That is not in her lap, game. I don't care what you tell me. Hands behind your back is not hands in your lap. I just stopped being afraid for some reason. Yeah, fair enough.
Like me with thunder.
You were afraid of thunder?
Not the person. The actual, like, thing that happens after lightning strikes.
Why not both?
No, seriously, he was never afraid of Mr. Man Thunder.
I figured. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's not the best. No! That's not the best way to put it. Also, I've seen the Gun Spider. I've seen CJ's Pikmin 2 review. CJ's kind of... I like CJ. Talked to him a few times. I don't know if I agree with him about Pikmin 2's bosses all being easy, because some of them are very much not. Fucking Water Wraith. But, Man at Legs can be stressful because gun. Is that a bad thing? What'd you say?
I mean, spider with a gun. You know what that means. Baby with a gun, baby with a gun.
Well, here's the other problem. Olimar is like the size of a quarter. The man at legs is like the size of $10 bills stacked on top of each other. Very big
I
spider.
thought you were gonna say 2 quarters.
No. I don't really. It's much bigger than him, to put it lightly. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be too anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Candles, a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping, so I haven't had these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. What's with you and mood lighting, girl? Are you trying to summon a demon or something? Like, what's going on?
Or she just wants to fuck.
It's a diffuser for essential oils. I mean, if she wants to fuck, I'm not objecting to this. This is an M-rated game for a reason. It turns out instead of this being a horror game, it was actually a sex game the whole time. Oh, shit.
And then you get banned from Twitch.
I mean, yeah. Actually, no, this is not on Twitch's ban list. We're good.
No, but if it were just a sex game, you'd totally be banned from Twitch.
Well, I don't know. Go check the ban list. Let's see what we got. You can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Okay, you are definitely summoning a demon. I know, I can tell. For some reason, Honey Pop isn't banned. I think there's a censored version you can use for Honey Pop. I think that's why.
Yeah.
The game initially comes with censorship.
Yep.
And then you have to buy the nude patch.
Mm-hmm.
Or like or you have to like edit the files to kind of quote.
You download like a 0 gigabyte. You download a very small patch that's completely free.
What kind of mood is that for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery. I don't care about your candles. Why do you have so many? How do we know she isn't a demon? Because no horns or tail yet. She could be hiding those for sure, but who knows?
Yeah, funnily enough, Honey Pop is on the list of banned games.
It is? Huh. I know Yandere Sim was like argued back and forth on whether or not it should be banned.
Yandere Sim is officially banned.
Yeah, it was for a couple times. It was either taken off or put back on. So.
Oh, that's a dumb game name.
The Maiden blank 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 blank.
No.
Which one?
The game that's listed 2 above it.
I don't.
Suck my dick or die.
Oh yeah, that one.
Hold on, where is that?
Why is that a game?
How many people do you know with purple eyes? Purple eyes from Pokemon Ranger. Purple eyes aren't super common though, so Yuri from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 also had purple eyes. So there's 2 Yuris with purple eyes, even though he was very much evil. Or just origami paper. Yeah, I got it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like you to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need 100 of them. Oh god.
You know, with the fucked up things you can do in Postal 2, I'm surprised that's not on the banned list.
Well, I think it's more you can't see. There's no sex. You can get bloody, but you can't sex. That's the thing that
You
I
can
always
stick
do.
a cat on a and use it as a suppressor for a gun.
Good enough.
In Postal 2.
Still counts. I'm aware of the cat suppressor.
You can also piss on people.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I mean, you can do that in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Fair enough.
That's so. Well, I suppose you do get a little intense, as you put it. Giggles with red cheeks. Is just me or is she more relaxed when it's just the 2 of us? Gee, I wonder why. It's almost like she's someone who, you know, feels socially awkward around large groups of people. It's called introvert gold. Maybe it's excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. Okay. Where's the heaven symbol from Japanese? I'll just write that and summon Akuma. Sitting on the floor together, the 2 of us get to work.
Akuma just reaching demons everyone in sight.
Akuma barges in and demons Monica out of nowhere. That would be one hell of a plot twist. Just like, what the fuck?
That would get me to play this game.
That would be so much more interesting. Your enables a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length.
All the way down to her butt? I don't know.
I mean, some people have long hair. That's a thing. Eh. The knife is strangely beautiful. Why do you have this? That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Do I need to call someone about you, specifically?
Well, on the bright side, if I ever need someone with knife expertise, I know who to call.
I guess. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. What? Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Look, everyone has a hobby. I collect video games. And it's a decision that will probably haunt me for the rest of my life because games are expensive. Anyway.
Just don't look at Stephen George's collection of video games.
Oh, fuck that. Don't look at John's collection.
John, I want Halo Reach.
More or less. It is, isn't it?
Yep, that's something I need to put on the soundboard.
Would you like to hold it?
John, I want Halo Reach!
I can't wait for crossplay to come for Halo MCC.
Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Yeah, that's very much a gold thing to do. Just like, there's this very sharp, pointy thing. Let me poke it, see what happens. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
Wait a minute. Why was waifu a banned term, Twitch?
I don't remember that being a banned term.
Explain.
I see it just fine, but that's probably because I have better Twitch.bt.
No, that's because I actually had to authorize the message.
What the fuck? Opie does not collect waifus, SSW. He collects images of boobs.
Yeah, I hate the fact that that message was put on the list because not because of the word opie, but because of the word waifu. Explain. Same difference.
Oh.
Twitch, your default modding concerns me.
Yuri
I
puts
think
her...
it's mainly because people use waifus as like bad, worse things, I guess.
Maybe.
What it's actually supposed to mean.
I don't know. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What?
I mean, that's kind of what parents do, except not licking the wound.
Yeah, but this is not my parent. This is my introverted friend from book club.
Can you even really call her a friend yet? She's more of an acquaintance.
Yeah.
You weren't thinking, duh. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I like how I'm behind, but I'm still reading.
More or less, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. The head's not lowered, game. Alright, you know what?
Oh.
Don't lick back! That's disgusting! Gold! Why?
You idiot!
This is why I'm glad I didn't make myself the protagonist of this story, because good lord. This would be pointing a target on my back. Now we're even.
I only would have put a target on your back and put a target on your face!
Ugh. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Gold. Huh? Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. I guess I won't kill you today. Please resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Progress on the paper. Ooh. Scene shift. Will be very effective as a door curtain. Wonderful. You spent the afternoon making curtains. This is Splatfest Halloween comic and image dump. Oh boy, let me see this. Also, because I kind of forgot to post it in here, I posted it with friends, but I never posted it in here. This is my character in costume for Halloween, essentially. I'm putting it in an image dump as well, in case anyone needs to see it. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items already asked me was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Look, I've heard of using watercolor for fucking, like, Easter eggs, but I don't know if we're doing it for how this else is going to turn out for a banner. Oh, just a tiny bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it'll be too diluted. I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. You looked at my desk, didn't you? Did you see my porn? Be honest, tell me what you saw. Did you like it? Let's mix the paint. Hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, so I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with colors for sunrise, then daytime, sunset, and nighttime. I'm bored again. I'm starting to remember why we don't stream this game very often. I have officially become bored once more.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, if you say so. Okay, you two can at least, I guess, bond over banner coloring, but that's your choice, not mine. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back in school. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I mean, Yuri, you're kind of preaching to the choir. I don't think any one of us even wants to go outside right now, let alone do stuff outside.
I mean, the UK is going back into lockdown.
Again? That's what, the third time now?
November 5th to December 2nd.
That also means that Caddy's gonna have the bricks come back, oh boy.
Yeah, the bricks are returning. That's like the only good thing to come out of this. Coming back.
Did you hear? The bricks and I are getting married. I love you.
That's a bad joke.
Ta-da-da-da, bad joke. Having a friend next to me makes things look a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Isn't that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel like that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Does Gold watch anime? I don't believe
Gold does not seem like the kind of guy that would scream anime watcher.
We raid Gold's house, we find an anime stash. It's like, oh, we were wrong.
I mean, I am the closest to Gold.
Where is Gold, relatively speaking?
Only a few hours west of where I live.
He's a New Yorker? Or...
He's in the state of New York.
Oh boy.
Gold's elementary school days are vividly remembered because he had to stay there for more years.
It said in the beginning you like playing games and anime. Okay. Sorry? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. Oh, we got paint all over her. Is it something on my face? Yeah, I got paint on you. I'm sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. the fuck? Why is this oddly, like, sensual image of Yuri's face? What the hell? Look at this.
I don't understand.
You should not have that much fun with someone's face. That is the face of someone who's having way too much enjoyment out of this. Like, I'm uncomfortable.
That reminds me of a video that was shown to me in high school.
What was it?
It was some sort of weird anime clip. It was on YouTube, so it wasn't like, illegal for me to watch. But it was like somebody had developed this toothpaste that stimulates you in a
sensual way.
Yes, but it's toothpaste, and it was the act of somebody brushing somebody else's teeth and giving that other person violent pleasure. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love that Ocean barged in. Said this isn't Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine? Hallowtine's Day? Yes, this is not Valentine's Day, I know, but at the same time, it's the closest we had to a horror game on hand. It would have been Silent Hill 2, but I didn't have the setup ready and I didn't want to do it at fucking 1 in the morning. It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Yuri, you look like you already passed out. Start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just...
with the way Yuri handles herself, she just needs a hug.
She needs, like... What's the thing that you put on dogs that are like nervous? Thunder jacket? She needs that. Just a constant hug all the time. Oh, also, as a counterpoint to the thing you mentioned about someone getting off to someone brushing their teeth. I learned something fucked up the other day.
Oh, no.
You know Penn Jillette from Penn & Teller?
I do know Penn from Penn & Teller.
You know he has a patent on a jacuzzi that can help a woman get off?
What?
He has a patent for a hot tub where if a woman sits in it, the jets are aimed in such a way that they will tease her down south. I'm not kidding. That's a real thing that he has patented.
I want to find him and give him a high five.
Penn Jillette knows what he wants to do, and he is set out to do it. Good for him. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded.
So, it's not the toothpaste that does it, it's the toothbrush, and it's just... The hairs are so small, flexible and thin.
Oh, it's one of those.
So, yeah.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I think she has a crush on me now. I remain silent. As I retrieve my own brush, continue following her example. Look, Gold, if you want to make a good, night sky, you get a spray can, you fill it with paint, and you do, spray for a second, run off to the side and release. I did this in, 5th grade, and it looks great. The question is, if you're giving a vacuum cleaner a blowjob... Oh.
What the...
Blowj?
Scotian's out here asking... Scotian is out here asking the real questions.
That's a legitimate question, though.
That's a legit question. I think it's a bit 50-50. I think that's a toss-up. Though, if you're giving a vacuum cleaner a blowjob, that's your own damn fault. You committed to that choice. Now you're going to add lettering now?
That's ground for an intervention, is what that is.
And it needs to dry first. If I want to take a while, well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. Wonderful! Thanks, Oak. I don't think there's enough room for anything more for us to do here. Phew.
You were close.
They were close to kissing. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? Okay. Nope. Now it's Gold that's thinking about making a move. Got it. Well, I think it'd be irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Well, at least he admits it. Not your fault at all. And the more important thing is we got everything else done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why.
I'm sorry I'm laughing. I thought of a way to involve yourself with the vacuum cleaner where you're both doing work.
I'm scared, and I think I actually might know what it is, so keep going.
I'm gonna keep quiet, but you figure it out.
I'm going to assume that the way you put it as both of you get to work it, I'm assuming that means dick in vacuum cleaner.
Yes,
I
but
nailed it.
you're also simulating the vacuum cleaner as well. So, think of two numbers that line up very well.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh no.
That's basically what you do.
I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again.
The in-depth analysis of this question.
Look, this is what happens when we're bored at
Get me
midnight.
out of the good schools.
Have you seen what happens over at TCC when we do a Let's Play in fucking midnight? We get fucking weird. I did a full Let's Play of Mega Man 1 and Kiara did a full Let's Play of Sonic Mania at midnight. For no fucking reason other than we felt like it. It was great. Anyways, you know what I'm starting to say, so you're very thoughtful, Gold. Uh-oh, the music budget ran out.
Ah, shit.
I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Gold. Uh-oh. Well, the music budget's gone.
Do we finally have murder?
I feel like someone's gonna die, but I don't know who. If you're in the vacuum itself and it's on, you ain't gonna have anything down there no more. Depends on how strong. We'll all be
Why are
together.
we still on this topic?
Because this is apparently the most interesting thing that happened so far in this question is fucking how do you have sex with a vacuum cleaner? Never in my life did I think that this would be the thing that I would be discussing in the middle of the night.
Or really at any time of day, for
Yeah.
that matter.
I mean, if I was drunk, maybe.
These are my thoughts sober.
Well, that's your choice.
How is it a choice?
Also, drawing an image jump. Oh, that's a November thing. Yep, happy Thanksgiving. I figured.
Thanksgiving's in a fucking three and a half, 4 weeks. I don't know. I
Four-
don't know how to read.
3.5 weeks.
I like how we didn't know the date and I finished it with I don't know how to read.
My brain is big and smart.
That's my boy.
I almost said my big is brain and smart. Thanksgiving was 2 weeks ago. God damn it, Scotian.
Yeah,
Like, I know you're talking about Canadian Thanksgiving, but god damn it.
Scotians, just stop being Canadian for 2 seconds.
What is it, fucking PJ? Can you just not be you for one run, please?
Yeah, that was just peak Team Poor Life choices right there.
TJ's shoot button dies on him. The rest of the couch rail on him for it.
Oh no. I was the one that said, can Scotian stop being Canadian for 2 seconds? That was me.
Monica? What did Monica do? What did Monica tell you, Sayori? I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? You. And Monica. What? And Monica just drops in from the sky and stabs her. Like fucking Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII.
I don't know, the way you described that just reminded me of that one joke in the LA Noire playthrough. Donnelly just hangs down from the ceiling like a bat.
And
good work, Phelps.
Good work, Phelps.
And then it goes back up.
Eleanor Gmod. Oh no! Oh no! Don't put us at this kind of a crossroad. If we say if we friend zone her, she's gonna fucking kill herself. I'm not even going to hesitate on that. She's going to kill herself if we say that.
Save.
Now, do we make her die or do we let her live? Because I'm pretty sure that's what.
Promised death. We're getting death. Ow, my knee.
I was promised death. Ow, my knee.
Hey, champ, how's it? God, these pretzels suck. How's it going?
How's it doing, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead.
Okay.
Hey, you think maybe you'll freeze to death out there? Nah, probably not. Bandits will get you first.
Use the left. Use the.
It's been going pretty well. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, cause I'm rich, so you know, that's cool.
Game Wiz needs
Okay,
someone.
bye.
Game Wiz needs himself to death. Oh my goodness. Oh, also before I forget, what was I gonna say? Use the left shoulder button to swing webs. I'm gonna have a ham sandwich. Too much money. Okay. Now. Okay, what does chat think as well? Are we gonna kill him? Are we gonna kill her? Because if we say you'll always be my dearest friend, we're literally friend zoning her, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna commit suicide.
No, don't let her commit Sudoku.
But I like Sudoku.
I mean, Sudoku puzzles can be alright.
Okay. Is this really worth it? Not really, but... I mean, we did save, so we could at least do both routes if we wanted to. Well, in that case, I guess we're going with friend zone. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna consult the D6.
The D6, there's two options.
Yeah, odds or evens.
Thanks, SSW.
It landed on the corner.
Okay, D6 roller. Odds we confess. Evens we friend zone. Oh, you poor sap, it's 2. You know what that means.
Friend zoned again.
I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? No. I know what it feels like.
This is what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest.
Look, I know what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest. I've told you this story. My lung collapsed, remember? That feels like you have a knife in your chest because someone stabbed you and decided to leave it there out of spite.
Here, hold this.
Thanks. There's no
Hello,
happiness.
son. Hello.
That's my boy. My boy. Father save me.
Father,
High 5. 100.
No. Anyway, and the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone called. What's for dinner? I don't know. Ah,
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, no.
I really like that. That's my boy. Because it's so out of left field. Father, help.
Hey, your new girlfriend.
And she's single.
No, not that one.
What?
The one from Master
Switch my
13.
horse. Stop that.
You have too many legs.
You know, now that I think about it, this also makes
my.
perfect sense that Gold would be the person to friend zone her. So that's actually probably the best choice.
Yeah, probably.
I'm willing to bet we're gonna show up to class tomorrow. She's not gonna be here. We're gonna go check out her house, and she's gonna be dead.
That's a pretty solid guess. Let's see if it plays out.
It's the day of the festival of all days. I expected this to be the one where I'm gonna be walking to school with Sayori, but she isn't answering her phone. Gee, I wonder why. Sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend the time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Gold. You're the first one here. The music budget ran out again. Oh. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Where's the music? I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You're thinking on days, it's important you try a little harder.
Jesus Christ, Gold.
Yeah. You should take a little responsibility for her, Gold. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I know everything. But
You concern me.
did Sayori really care about it that quickly? And how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
In fact, she knows too much. You gotta snap her neck now.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely be helping out the club, people taking this club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. What's this? Oh boy. What do we got here?
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head before I do what I know is best for my head.
Okay, that's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable now. What is this? Reading the poem, I got a pit in my stomach. Gold? What's wrong? Nothing.
I farted.
No, this is... No, as you can see here, the expression on Monica's face here. This is, I farted. I also didn't realize I was going to fart. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. I quicken my pace, and I leave. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things would be the same as they always have been. That's what she needs and what I want to give her. I reach her house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe we're not doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house isn't a little something a boyfriend would do. In any case, just feels right. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response.
Happy Halloween, fuckface.
Oh.
He walks in, she's just laying on the bed, paint me like one of your French girl style, butt naked.
Seeing chemistry.
Oh. Well, yeah, that was the first kill.
Damn it, she's dead.
Oh, boy.
That's it, she's dead.
She
Uh-oh.
owed me $7.
Ah, shit, an exception has occurred. What the
See
hell?
trace back to text for details.
What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. A Suppress the urge to vomit. Well, gee, it's almost like you fucking rejected her confession and told her that you basically friend-zoned her. I wonder why she did this. Idiot.
You just see you in chemistry to her.
Scotian! No! How is it hanging?
To be
God damn it.
Oh, that's
You've been hanging
terrible.
around Emil too much, haven't you?
What do I do?
Not TRG Emil.
What did I do that
British
to
Emil.
her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish?
Maybe because I have interest in other women.
I mean, what are your options here? Have someone kill themselves unless you be with them, but also miss your chance with people you actually care about, or hang with her and miss out on everyone else.
Monica did say something about leaving Sayori hanging.
I watched Child's. Oh, that explains a lot.
God damn it, though.
Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. You were saying? We have the save file right here, you dumb fuck. There's only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I fucking die.
But we have the save file.
Never, 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 never. Oh! The game ended.
Oops.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Wait. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Oh dear.
Corruption.
I'm concerned.
I'm not.
Okay. What happens if we hit this though?
Guilty. Send the crack.
Okay. If we hit load game, and the save file's still there.
You still get Atlantis 8 times?
9 times.
Send in 8 more kraken.
Oh, what the?
Did the quadratic formula explode?
I think the quadratic formula shat its pants.
You know, so there was a bit of a text file that the game said to check.
I
forgot which one it was.
I see a strong boy in there, but it looked like it's being eaten by some Linux or something.
I've always what the fuck? Clubs. It's really not any interest to me. Jesus fuck. Guilty said in the Kraken. The unknown are behind this. Yeah, I believe that. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Gold. Monica?
No, Monica.
This is getting weird.
I mean, I knew that the game could get to this, but I didn't know how. All I knew was that it could, once something happens, it gets real weird. I've been in this game. I know everything here. I just want to watch some stuff. Experience this game. Oof. Look, I'm already fully aware of the fact that this is a psychological horror that likes to freak with you, but it's not gonna do that much to me, especially since I have the background tab open and I can't fucking see any text files popping up yet. I've seen games that mess with the background and such before, so this doesn't shock me as much anymore.
You know, when you should have done the confession, I should have said, well, like when you were doing the confession, I should have said, when I was 12, I peed on my dog.
Right in his little dog face.
Okay. You're not doing the confession.
He peed on my
He's
dog?
doing the confession.
He peed on my dog?
He peed on my dog?
No! Monica needs an update. Cough, cough, eternal darkness. Look, eternal darkness is a different kind of mess with you, though. What clubs you just had to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A little... I should have turned out a fucking face cam for this. That's what I'm learning from this.
It's not too late. You could always start now.
How many members does this club have? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us. Gee, I wonder why. Gold, would you really want to join this club after seeing all the weird shit? No Nut November has been canceled due to... What?
Yeah, I think because of everything that's gone on this year, people have canceled No Nut November.
Because they really need to fucking masturbate?
They got to do something to get through all the pain.
How have they not been masturbating the whole year anyway?
Look, they need more time. They'll do it next year.
How long have you been holding in that erection? You know, if you carry an erection for long, if you carry an erection longer than 4 hours, you're gonna be fucking hurting. You're literally.
It's also something you should call a doctor over.
No, seriously, it's actually a medical condition. Do not have an erection that lasts more than 4 hours. You will regret that for the rest of your fucking life.
They will need to drain blood from your from it, and it's not fun. I haven't experienced it myself because I am normal. I think.
It happens if you get bitten by, what is it, the Brazilian wandering spider? You get bitten by that thing. A lot of symptoms happen. You also get an erection the last 4 hours, and it makes your dick blood jellify inside of you. And it's excruciatingly painful, according to responses. So enjoy that in your nightmares tonight, along with Monica staring at you.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna check Twitter.
I'm gonna check what... Oh, John's playing a thing.
Uh-huh.
He's playing Super Mario World, but it's either corrupted or a ROM hack.
It's crowd control.
That explains a lot.
Because,
Chaos control!
I'd rather have Monica stare at me than Wigglytuff. Fair enough. Wigglytuff got those soul-piercing eyes. That scared me for a second there, just like, what the fuck? Oh, Yuri.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm gonna kill the atmosphere.
It's nice to meet you. Yep. Okay, yeah. Now we're literally just recycling the notes from the first run through, but this is now that we've more or less erased Sayori from existence. Whoops. I can't tell if this is the point where I'm supposed to load the save or not, because I don't know. Flowey VA Monica battled the save files.
oh no.
What?
I'm concerned as to what I was seeing on John's stream.
What happened?
So for his crowd control, someone put sticky floor.
Oh no.
Why?
That's mean.
It's because crowd control. Sub and friends describing horrible dick things. You're welcome. Look, this is what happens when you join my streams. I've always said my streams are rated M for my god.
Can you not be Canadian for 2 seconds?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to... Uh-oh.
What?
Can you not load that save? Oh no!
Oh no.
All the save files are gone.
You peed the bed, little. The game peed the bed.
Oh boy. This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
One of those days.
Fine, one of those nights. Happy now? I guess we're putting the save here. Okay.
Oh, I think the daylight savings time has just kicked in.
Is it now 1 o'clock a.m.? Is it now 1 a.m. again?
It's 1 a.m. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Where?
hey, now you and Sub are in the same time zone.
What?
Send
Send that.
What the fuck?
Send that to Kyle. Send that to Kyle.
I'll do it.
No one tell Gold about this. He's gonna be so confused and slightly angry.
Oh
I'll do it.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly, I'm mostly just gonna skip through this because we've seen this stuff before, and I don't want to just sit here and do nothing again. Especially since kind of the problem with these kinds of games is that I get bored easily because we're just staring, waiting for things to happen.
This is why you should have played Black Mesa.
That's not a horror game.
If you think about it,
No, doesn't
it
it?
kind of is.
Okay, then by that logic, Conker's Bad Fur Day is a horror game.
I mean, yeah, have you seen The Great Mighty Pooh?
Yes, that's not a horror game. That's fucking hysterical. I was talking about more of the fucking ending where fucking Panther King gets a xenomorph bursting out of his chest and you solve the problem of the game by just calling the devs and telling them to fix the problem.
Jack, please.
And I've been reading a lot of horror. Yuri, you probably shouldn't be reading a lot of horror right now. You're in a horror. Happy Halloween. Else did you enjoy? Oh no. Hi, Monica. Yes. I feel shit now though, but oh. Oh.
He's hanging
That's
around the
terrible.
background.
I appreciate that, but that's terrible. Oh god.
Oh, look at the background. Look, you see.
Oh my
back
god,
behind-
you're right.
Oh no.
That's... Oh sweet Jesus, that's terrible.
That's terrifying.
That's terrible detail. I love that.
I'm disappointed.
And now she's blocking it with her hand. She's like, nope, never happened. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Wonder who hung that up. Gee, I wonder. Just Monica.
Takes the hood off. It's me, Austin!
Oh, so bitch.
That would be...
It's me, Austin!
That would-
It was me all along,
What's
Austin!
with us imagining fucking crossover characters just raiding this game? First Akuma barges in and demons Monica, and now fucking... Oh god.
It's Vince McMahon orchestrating everything.
That would be the plot twist of the goddamn century. Next time we meet, we'll
This
share...
seems like a Vince McMahon game.
We'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right. Excuse me. Hold on, there's still one problem. I never said I would join this club. You may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. Gold, you've already... Oh my god, that is... I appreciate the complete lack of subtlety. That's fantastic.
say that? Oh.
Also, hanging out with Sayori is fun, but doesn't it feel like she ropes you in sometimes, so you have to say sayonara sometimes. Oh, God. I hate it so very much, but at the same time, I can't look away. I hate puns, but that's good wordplay. Like, even I'll admit it. Fung Fat, the song that plays during, say, Hangout Sesh, it's actually it's. Oh my God.
No!
I'm gonna have to. Oh.
Play that, don't worry.
Oh, that was. Oh my God. Caddy, get out of here. It's not time yet.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I just have one response.
Profound sadness.
I mean, that seems to be what this game is going for. So, fair enough. Okay.
For real?
Okay. Let's get the soundboard to a minimum for now, please. If I need a sound, I'll let you know. So, may I recommend going Natsuki's route? We tried to go Yuri's route last time. This is completely blind for the record. I've never played through this, so I am experiencing this for the first time, but I'll see what I can do. It'll be fun, right? It's gaming for a moment. I mean, if you really just left it after all, I would be super pissed. Okay, for one, I think we should officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember today's assignment. Oh, right, we gotta do this poetry thing. Okay, should chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending my day every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls, and then one of them will die. Again! But that's not important. Yeah, go Natsuki's. You went Yuri in your last playthrough, though. Yeah, that's true. Alright, again, let's just make the circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess it starts with writing a good poem tonight. Look, I don't do... That's new. Now, what would be super funny when the characters die? Play Thunder Wump sound. So going Natsuki means more content. Hopefully, not all you care about. Are you baiting me into watching into watching Yuri kill herself too? Because I feel like that's where this is going. But at the same time, this is this game, so I can't be too surprised.
More death.
I did promise death. Okay, let's read this poem. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster would happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just to... Are we doing reality warp and shit again?
Do I need the rock? Do you need the rock?
No, but that's reality warping. Yuri, no, why would that happen when you go Natsuki's route? Well, given that Sayori's dead, I guess anything goes. Right, I have to just fucking make up words. If this was actual poetry, I would have written a haiku that would have gone something like this. Haikus are easy, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
More or less. Well, no, that's 7, so that would have to be the middle line.
The joke is that all haikus have to end in "It's snowing on Mount Fuji."
I guess I gotta go with the stuff that'll get Natsuki's attention. Hey man, I recommend going to the local files through Steam. Alright. I haven't done that yet. I remember hearing this game does mess with your files. I just haven't explored it exactly.
That would explain why the save files are gone.
That would make sense. So... Okay, where...
And then it's like, surprise! It messes with your Steam friends list, too.
I'm friends with Monica. What? Okay, how do I get to here? Back up, I gotta get to my C drive. Okay, where's Steam? Steam. Steam. Steam, there you are.
Are you Steam?
That's okay, take your time. That's all my tabs. That's all the games I've ever downloaded on Steam. That's the wrong one. I'm friends with sub? How did this happen? Also, read the text back? Oh boy. Okay. Come on.
You know, I just love that SSW has just been making memes.
I mean, that's his job. That's what he does. Wait, you're a sub to sub? That's confusing. Fair enough. While eating a sub.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Delicious. Okay. I believe it's in here.
Then again, this stream already got weird when we talked about vacuum cleaners, so...
We don't. Don't acknowledge it. Just move on. Everything's great. I'm just looking forward to getting back into my car. Also, you have Fall Guys and Among Us. That's kind of.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I like where this is going already. I appreciate the hustle. It's a good hustle. I do have Fall Guys and Among Us, of course. Just I got them from gifts because, well, good stream games. Where's my...
You do need to get Among Us still, though. Because I've seen a bunch of, like, Family Jewels highlights from Among Us, and that shit's entertaining.
Even the Try Guys did a video on it.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Steam apps. That's the workshop. Common. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Don't drop that. That's important. Okay. Oh my god. There's a text file called happythoughts.png.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it happythoughts.png.txt or something like that?
No, it's a PNG file, but it was made today.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
So I think I know where this is going, so I'm gonna try and adjust the feed real fast so we can see this.
You're gonna have to go to desktop capture?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't normally like doing this, but I guess this is the best we can do. Look at happy thoughts. Okay, cause
You'll be happy? Oh dear. That's a tall bargain.
what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I maybe just let me just add window capture because this will help me explain what's going on exactly.
You know, I forgot I followed Justin Wong on Twitch.
Look at Happy Thoughts, I'll be happy. I don't know if I believe you. Especially since that's what I found when I looked at Happy Thoughts. Is you'll be happy for once and you're like, oh.
Oh.
So, this is what Happy Thoughts look like.
Oh.
Enjoy your nightmares tonight, everybody.
That's not bad.
I feel like
I've seen worse.
I have seen worse.
I am worse. Oh.
It's true, I am worse.
I'm gonna zoom in on this because That's... Yeah,
Oh, for Pete's sake, Scotian.
she's just hanging there. Wait, who's saying? Oh, goodness. Alright, back
I
to
don't know who you are, but I'm very glad that you're committed to this bit.
Like, this is awesome. What am I talking about?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go take a dump.
you have fun with that. Okay, Lucky, Fluffy. Yeah, it's the positive things that get your attention, and the who are you? Joy, wonderful. Puppy, because of course, dog. Sunset, twirl, vivacious. I guess that. I guess we got a few of those, but yeah, most of them were. Again, we're not running away this time, even though you are significantly more concerning this time than last time. You're right there. You got a bit of a complexion problem, looks like. Stepped out of the local mean war. God damn it, SSW. Forming a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to. What the f? What is this game? What is this existence? Is this all a simulation or even a game? I don't know what to tell you, girl. Are we real? Yes. Because we have yet to confirm. We've yet to confirm that we are not real, so we're real.
Again, would you like a fresca? Celebrate your existential crisis.
Fish.
Fish?
Oh, Monica, get out of the foreground. You're not supposed to be there.
Ass!
Depends on what's in Area 51, oh, for God's sake. Or am I overthinking this? Probably the latter.
I mean, the question of are we real also brings up the question of bread.
No. We are not having this conversation again. For the last fucking time, bread is not raw toast. You are just a fucking weirdo, and you will not convince me that it is a real thing.
But think about it. Think about it.
No, I refuse.
The toaster toasts toast. Therefore, bread is raw toast.
No. Toaster can also toast toaster strudel. Well, this is a topic to tune in. How's it going, Triforce? Don't ask. I don't know how we got to this topic, but you're lucky you came to this topic and not the other topics we've gotten to.
What have I missed?
He's back on the fucking raw toast thing again.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And
Yeah,
bagels.
Also, hi, Triforce. How you doing, buddy?
Bread is raw toast. It makes total sense. No, because if bread is raw toast, then why is it that every time that we propose a toast, I always say I propose a toast to bread, for without bread we would not have toast.
Yeah, but bread is just another name for raw toast. How many times do I...
Well, given that I rather eat bread than toast anyway, no, it's bread. Fuck off.
Hey, you can eat there's a lot of raw food that you can eat, and raw toast is one of those.
Butter, solid milk, and beer is liquid bread. Oh god. Toasters can toast Pop-Tarts. Yeah, that's true. You got me there.
Yeah, but you could also microwave Pop-Tarts. So...
Who the fuck microwaves
Pop-Tarts!
You're fucking called out there. And mini waffles. Yeah, that's true. Mini waffles as well.
I'm just so glad we finally got off the other conversation.
How is it that this of all things is the thing that got us angry enough to focus on it instead of that?
I don't know!
Instead of bad...
The first one was deep thought!
Don't even get me started on
That's the
coffee.
most
Oh my
concerning
god. Okay. Look, if we're gonna discuss coffee, here's my thoughts on coffee. I don't drink it. The end.
Ah, we share the same thoughts, Sub.
Wonderful. I'm glad we were at this conversation.
Now this is why we're Team Shake and Bake.
Wait, we
Meanwhile,
had raw meat before cooked meat, so toast is cooked bread. God damn it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Problem. How do you make bread?
Wheat.
Yeah, it's double raw bread.
So no.
No.
Even you can't take this seriously enough.
What even is this stream anymore? I
Toast.
quit.
Also, Triforce, if you want to join in, doors open, so feel free to pop in if you want.
Dough, so bread is just cooked dough. I mean, you're right.
Not in a co-com mood right now. That's fair.
What? Monica.
Yeah, microwave noises.
Never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping
Beep, beep.
Fries are done.
Who microwaves French fries?
I mean, gotta reheat them somewhat, somehow.
You cook them in the oven again.
So that's kind of written on your
Don't
face.
Piece of shit.
Is water cacao for fuck's sake, Scosh? Am I gonna have to fucking export this to YouTube? I'm gonna have to fucking export both this and... I'm gonna have to export the entire stream and divide it into two parts. The first part one being that time with the vacuum cleaner, and part two being raw and raw toast.
I thought this this is a stream to hang out in. And Sayori, we still hang out in the stream
Just a little bit
more cautiously.
Agreed.
We just have fun here.
This
That's
is what
we do.
This is what happens when I'm bored on the weekends, and also when it's 1 in the morning.
Arcady's fucking dead over here.
It's true. Don't judge a book. Oh, look, the static broke up, the connection. I didn't know we were speaking through radio communication.
Great.
And when
We
it's
need to get a new CRT.
and when it's Halloween, yep. Someone's got a bit of a snaggletooth going on, I just realized as well.
I would rewatch the vacuum cleaner combo.
You would rewatch the fucking vacuum cleaner. Fine, I will export this stream to YouTube because why not? This is an interesting one. For all the wrong reasons, but yeah. You saw the decoration in Sayori's room, it looks just like
God damn it.
Oh.
You know, so we very briefly had 9 viewers.
That was amazing. Now all I want to know is where she went. I mean,
It's a thing that Doki Doki gives you the largest viewer base.
for some reason, it's almost like people want to watch me suffer or something, but I don't know why.
I mean, I can explain where Sayori went by virtue of Patrick.
Oh god, no.
Do you want me to? Can I play the sound, please?
Which one is it?
Good morning, Krusty Krab.
With the
God
way
damn it.
With the way the dodo bird fucking dead.
Yes, Natsuki, you're the tsundere, now whatever.
You know, Arcady, you're more broken than Jimmy is usually.
Well, no, Jimmy usually just has a heart attack, and as that one time happened when I asked if he poured shaving cream on himself, just dies. SSW, stop. Quit while you're behind, please. I'm gonna have a heart attack at this rate.
So that's a heart attack on live stream.
What? That poster in the back, that was definitely a picture of Sayori that Monica or Yuri put up. Yeah, definitely. Also, it's gone now, and now I'm upset. After I finish the series.
I need help.
Looks like a
Why
bunch
do I hang out with you people?
because we make your life interesting. Imagine Jimmy during the vacuum.
During the vacuum combo. Oh no.
Jimmy would be on the floor. He would not be able to stand after that.
When we play the vacuum cleaner conversation, I want to be there with Jimmy. You are not doing that without me. I was part of that.
Fine. Next time I get Jimmy on the phone, I'm gonna pull out the video just like, hey Jimmy, can you watch this? It's like a few minutes. It's like a bit long, but we're gonna just see it.
It's like pay no attention to the actual game. It's just the actual conversation is the important part.
I mean, it's usually what happens with these streams anyway, unless something goes horribly wrong, like discovering, oh, I can stand here in Metroid Prime. I didn't say Natsuki, but she doesn't. Ouch.
Oof.
I mean, is that why we're doing this route? To get her out of the way? I don't know. Just ignore her, she's used to it. Ouch. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Oh, she's another introvert. And no one else reads manga in the club, that's why.
Manga in the club, bottle full of bub.
Can't bring it up without them being all like, yeah, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Oh, fuck off. If someone wants to read manga, they can do that as much as they want. It's a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I mean, who would care for, oh my god.
Oh dear.
This is the most... This is the most committed I've ever seen anyone get for any game ever, and it's kind of amazing.
It's both amazing and really concerning.
I mean, that's kind of this game in a nutshell, to be fair. Just really concerning. Oh. Oh. I didn't know we were playing this today.
I wasn't laughing at what just showed up on the screen. I was laughing at something else. I'm sorry.
Dude,
No,
it's
poorly timed.
it's fine. That just kind of threw me off. It's like, wait, what?
I was not laughing at the subject matter because that is fucked up.
Yeah, lap 2 of the game really delves into what fucked up whoever you're hanging out with. Nobody would cry, nobody would be upset, nobody would be mourning. Her dad would be, oh. It's one of those situations for her, jeez. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page.
I'm allergic to reading.
Bold of you to assume I know how to read. As Tyler once said.
I can't read.
I'm allergic to reading. I want that on a fucking t-shirt.
Okay, feels like the Monica in chat is a little too in character. You know what? I agree. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! What the fuck?
This is fine.
I'm uncomfortable again. I can't read what she's saying anymore. Oh, jeez.
Again, what part of I'm allergic to reading do you not understand?
That's one hell of an allergic reaction. I've never seen someone make that kind of reaction to just reading. Don't worry, Gold. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. It's a sustenance to keep her alive.
Yes.
Anyway, why don't we share poems now?
I hope everybody brought their pita bread for this journey.
We might as well share with Natsuki, kind of the only point. I knew reading was bad for you. No, it's not. I have to write for class. Trust me, writing and reading are not bad for you. Natsuki needed Snickers because she wasn't her due to being hungry. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all,
Reading.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I wouldn't be more comfortable sharing my poems. Yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, well, that's not as great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Baka. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Yes, I don't know how to express
You're
myself.
you don't understand anything, do you? We're told you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I understand that 2 + 2 = 1 billion.
RKD, sit down. We're gonna have a lot to talk about later, but that's not now.
You might think I'm strong, but no, this is me, all natural, except for the clothes on.
As someone went for Yuri by Rum, I forgot how part they go into the tsundere part of Natsuki's personality. Oh, exclamation mark Discord doesn't work, Monica. If you want to get to the Discord, links down below the video. It should be the ice cube with a pair of sunglasses and a lamp on top of it.
2 + 2 = fish.
Fish?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was the image you chose.
Yep. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can run. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Well, it's up front. I like it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Oh, girl, you're gonna love college. They don't fucking care at that point in college. Trust me, they do not care. It's so much nicer now. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make it your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard, like in this poem. Yeah, I understand. But then the other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay, like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but you make it all fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Alright then, I guess you're the youngest one. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud that I won't take that away from her, fair enough. Yuri probably won't like this, so let's show Monica. Well, we were having a good time, and then I remember that you exist, and you mildly disturbed me on an emotional level. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, you can always keep a snack on you. I bullshitted my last essay and basically told the school off it, and my mark in English went up like 15%. Look, if you gotta bullshit, you gotta bullshit an essay, but if you can do it, it works. I'm the type of person who can write a 2,000-word paper in like 2 hours when I feel like it, so I understand.
I envy both of you.
Welcome to the Discord, Monica. Glad to have you. Now I will post a bad image, Nart. You can't stop me. Fair enough. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house if she's in a fussy mood pretty ouch. Why are you just saying all this like it's okay? Monica, why have you not fucking called the cops? Why haven't you called the cops? It would make the most sense. Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eye can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? Sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. All right then.
You can't stop me is what I would have said if I was able to access the art channel.
Wait, you can't access the art channel? It's just image dump. Should have access to it just fine.
Everyone should have access to image dump.
Yeah, that should be just fine. I don't know what's going on. Closest thing we have to is image dump.
As the lone warden, I can confirm that it's just image dump.
Formed out loud, it can be really powerful. This also reminded me, I forgot. I told you last time, Wiz, that we discussed like America's Got Talent stuff, that the person who won this season was the spoken word poet, right?
Yep.
That's weird to think about. Well, I was mistaken. Sorry. Yeah, it's image dump, because that's where we put everything, including dank memes. As dank as you want them.
Don't worry about it.
Just try to keep it from being super inappropriate. We don't want, like, lewd or anything. I'm very easily confused. Fair enough. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Say it as some sort of epiphany recently.
We like to try to be accommodating around here.
Yep. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. Oh my god, it's like coding. And I hate coding. I now hate writing. No. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get... Oh, so move your hand.
If you think about it, coding is just writing 2.
No, coding is writing 5. What happened to 2 through 4? We don't know. Because coding, everything can go wrong because you put a semicolon in the wrong spot.
Yep.
No. It's like World War 5.
Scotian, I can't write. Then how'd you write that message?
I can't read.
Alright, Yuri time. Coding is writing on steroids 7, no.
Is this a accurate description of Doki? What the fuck is going on?
Alright, that's a pretty accurate depiction.
I approve of this. That's a pretty good one.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty solid one, I'd say. So, good job. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing, right? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. It had been several minutes and we really hadn't gotten anywhere. Yeah, that's Yuri in a nutshell. There are very specific writing habits usually typical of new writers, and having them through myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Yes.
Damn it, Triforce.
Well, what do you do? Let me see this. Oh my god, that is a great image. I was not expecting. Oh, actually, I made that image. Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Wonderful.
I was not expecting the eyebrows. Okay, it's like the Brock eyebrow one that I saw, where one of the eyebrows falls off and he slaps it back on his face.
I'm gonna turn this frying pan into a drying pan.
Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them and beginning to work together is probably the most challenging part. What? I like that gif of the stuffed bear and the angry eyebrows. No, there's one of like Brock from Pokemon. But one of his eyes, since he has the eye slits, one of them just bounces clean off. So a hand flies up and smacks it back onto his face. It's great. Well, never mind.
Maybe one to put on the GIF wall?
If I can find it. I know John had it at one point, but I don't know where to find it. I shouldn't be talking about
Oh
people like
boy, a treasure chest filled with bees!
Okay. If you want to spare it, if you want to also show that spoiler GIF, feel free to. Just use the Discord spoiler thing to mark it. Okay, I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Want to read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Okay. Ghost Under the Light. I can't read cursive, so bear with me. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath this amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. Okay. I have committed several war crimes? Fair enough. Sounds like chowder levels of fourth wall smash. the lost. Actually, no, that might be more like. Yeah, chowder was fourth wall smashing. What was the other one I was thinking of? Sonic Boom was another good one of just go to my happy place. Go to my happy place. He goes out too far, and it just cuts to a live action version of Sonic, like taking out the trash, and he's just like, whoops, one too many, and he has to go back.
You know, if you want to talk about movies that break the fourth wall, Spaceballs,
Or Deadpool.
or Deadpool.
Yeah, but Deadpool's like the easiest one to talk about, though. It's like, oh, hey,
Well, yeah, but if it's a
Spaceballs had some of the most creative fourth wall breaks I've ever seen.
Blazing
and then
Saddles.
Deadpool just like, hey,
Oh, I need to rewatch Blazing Saddles again at some point.
The sheriff is a what'd he say? The sheriff's on his way. It's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I mean, poetry is interpretive anyway. Who knows what it'll be? Wait. I stole your beam time. SSW? No!
One of my favorite fourth wall breaks is when Gazpacho cleans the screen and states he tried. That he tried but can't remove the Cartoon Network logo.
Yeah, that was
That was
good.
great.
I think my personal favorite is the one where the budget runs out for the show. So it cuts to all the actors
Do a
and
car wash to get money to get the animation back.
because it cuts to the fucking like live action, all of them in the studio just recording. And even
That one was fantastic.
even the voice actor is still doing the Schnitzel Rada Rada stuff in live action. It's great.
I fucking love Chowder.
Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, make sure you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Gee, it's almost like you were forced into a club you didn't ask to be in, and now you're having to present poetry to everyone.
This is poetry.
At the
At the
sound of the
sound
buzzer.
Please appreciate the poetry.
Ah!
What kind of buzzer was that?
It's the one that fits this game. Animaniacs 1, 2, skip a few, and 100. No, give me all the numbers. Hey, it's only a 6-minute cartoon. Fair enough. I mean, alternatively, this is also Animaniacs, so they could get away with shit like fingerprints. I found him. Found prints. No, fingerprints. I don't think so.
Oh,
Help.
no. Too many images help. I know that struggle.
Now you're good. It's fine if you got to image. You feel free to post whatever images you want. We have image dump for a reason. What's with this language, huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Ouch.
God damn it, SSW.
Most of the good images I have are videos. Image dump also works for video dump if you want to put stuff there as well. Perfectly fine.
It's been a strange day for a spoon half full of money. That was James fighting an angry man with a guitar.
Am I legally allowed to post videos? Yes, you're fine. Just so long as it's not something that will get me that will get my Discord channel taken down. You're fine.
What, like live leak?
If it's that, I will take it down. Also, one of my favorite fourth wall breaks is on Family Guy, where Lois asks why there's such a traffic jam, and Peter says, "I see the problem is not drawn yet."
Not drawn yet. I see the problem. It's not drawn yet.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Okay, apparently they decided to just, oh boy, cat fight. Uh-oh. I don't like that. That's not good. I don't like this. This is not going well.
This is fine. You can just back out at any point you wish.
But I can't look away. Wow, she dropped an F-bomb. Also, listen to that music distortion. I am digging this. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh shit, I gotta make another choice?
Uh-oh.
I didn't even read what I'm doing. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I don't fucking know who's in the right here. I don't even know if we're having a conversation about in the right. For all I know, we could be talking about pork chops.
I think you mean who's right about the bread is raw toast theory.
Fuck off.
For fuck's sake.
We're gonna ban you from my own chat.
No, I'm just like, I'm actually, you know, that is something that could be the topic of discussion in this case.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, jokes aside, that could actually be like what they're talking about.
Fucking. I guess Natsuki. I don't know. We'll go with Natsuki. Why not? It won't let me. Oh god, it's zooming in. Let me pick the oh god. Hi there.
You know what's up? While you're having an existential crisis, I'm gonna watch that one Twitter video that involved Johnny that I sent.
Hi there, Monica. How's it going? Hey, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
Damn it, I got banned from Dave & Buster's.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. There was all that static and shit. Like, I don't know. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. I do not believe you for a second.
I can't remember if I ever posted that video in a image dump or not.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. Not insertive. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
For those questioning what video I'm talking about, it's in the Discord.
That is the face of someone who looked like she stabbed someone, but then immediately felt bad afterwards.
Just a bit.
It's like, I'm going to punch you and then immediately feel sad and apologize after. I'm so sorry.
So a very stereotypical Canadian.
Gold, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine. We know you didn't mean it. I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now if you want. You can go first. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I shall be the last one out. Out of curiosity, why did we choose gold for the... Okay, so I was told beforehand that that the main character is kind of a dumb fuck, so we decided to pick gold out of humor, mostly to rail on him because it's just funny to do that.
I told you to. I came up with the name just to dunk on him.
Yep. I'll wait for you to be done.
So sorry, I'm Canadian.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Gold. I would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Well, that just happened. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. I guess we're doing more Natsuki stuff. Bing. Uh-oh. Oh no, even the words in the fucking fiction shit are gonna be... Oh no. Oh no, look at all this.
Oh dear.
This is not gonna end well. I mean, I already knew this wasn't gonna end well, but it bears repeating.
I might need some booze.
Choose it just in case? No. What are you, nuts? Boop. I will pick Boop, because why not?
Well, where's the Latios?
Click the word? I can't. I already moved on.
Also, it's Boop the Latias.
The unknown are attacking again. Oh, and you didn't. Sorry. I was kind of... I looked at it and went, I don't trust this.
Boop.
You missed out on a secret? Dang. It probably should have picked that one because it did seem like it was trying to lead for something, but I don't know. Sorry.
You know what? It's okay. We've got Battle Block Theater.
We have technology.
It's a secret.
That was for the... we have technology.
Alright, another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Actually, an Easter egg. Oh! Welcome back. Hi, Yuri. About yesterday. Easter egg has an Easter egg within it. Oh boy, it's one of those games.
Oh, it's a meta Easter egg.
I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considered and apologize. You don't have to worry too much, though. I could tell because of all the weird flickering and, like, static and stuff. Like, something's definitely wrong here. I don't know what it is, though. Maybe the disc needs cleaning.
Oh. It's not being read properly. Damn it.
Get down. We're having N64 cartridge blowing problems. Cartridge tilting, actually.
Oh no, it's Jules.
Oh, the double Easter egg is just a sound effect? Okay. And now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Gold, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? The computer can't read. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Guess you haven't either.
Guys, Monica's just in the Twitch chat.
Yeah. She got away.
Don't you know this game is being streamed to a live studio audience?
Doki Doki Literature Club is filmed in front of a live studio audience. I mean, it's just the word bah. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to assume that Monica did that, because it's this game. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps me feel better. Being spoken out loud. Kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. By a feminine voice. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Doki Doki Literature Club to a live audience of 1. Hey. We have at least 9 viewers, and it makes me happy.
Yeah, there's 9 viewers, Scotian.
Also, if you're liking this content, if you see that bar up there, yes, I am still looking for people who are interested in subscribers, so, yes. I'm always down for more subs. That will be stuff that keeps this content going. Was that Sayori? Could have been.
What's a Sayori?
Not you too. Are you sure about that? Yes.
Just making a joke.
I was not. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. I don't believe you. No one loses that much track of time in study hall. No one at all. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't give you more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. In that case, I won't let you down, Gold. Don't think about her too much. She's used to being ignored. Oh, game went black again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nope.
for Pete's sake.
No, it's fine. Just for a second. We're good. I think.
You know, so if you really gotta get your James gacked, sure.
I gotta get my Came Gapture device figured out.
Oh, for God's sake!
Portrait of Markov.
Thanks, Clarkson.
Something ain't right here. Gee, I wonder. And the people trapped here have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood, but the facility gets even worse and starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of...
Illegal.
This is highly illegal. Came? Totally forgot that you're as into these things. She's so style includes on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story is a kind of challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I don't think that's the kind that does that, Yuri. I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and getting fish.
Suddenly...
Oh,
I'm
for
rambling again,
Pete's
aren't
sake.
I? Sorry, the disc was scratched. Well, I'm not taking it back at all. I'm more interested. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh, okay, I lost. Couldn't read that one. I got tic-tac-toe on my notebook. Good job.
Write that down, write that down!
Oh, just flickering.
You know, so I think we might have to look at the programming for this game. It's very glitchy.
I wonder why.
And again, you know more about game programming than I do.
I don't like programming, though. It's the thing. I hate programming. I hate it so very, very much.
I'm very good at robot programming.
Tears in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at What?
It's just put another meme in.
Deciphering the odd occurrences in Doki Doki Literature Club. Finding ways to make memes of it. I mean, it can't. Oh. Imagine Mr. Crocker in this game. Oh no.
Oh no.
He'd be like.
You know.
You were saying, Arcady?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you say
Mr. Crocker as the player? Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Damn it! Why didn't we name him Crocker?
Oh, that would have been so good. Anyway, Arcady.
I was reminded today that the dentist on Fairly Odd Parents is Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, right, he is.
Well, at least in the first episode, in the first appearance or two, he was.
Oh yeah, well, Dr. Bender was. I think it's like much later season to do that. Imagine Sans in this game. Nah. Wait a minute. Back once we lean a little bit. The shoulders are almost touching. There's a
mod for that. Oh, of course there is.
I'm not surprised because that seems like something that the modding community would do for this game.
There's a mod for everything if you look hard enough.
And if there isn't, you can make it.
That's the power of modding.
Oh my god. Someone open my files! And every time your files are disturbed, you just play that sound clip. It would be amazing. Are you ready?
It'd be annoying as shit.
It would certainly be something, though.
Curse this obsolete 1-month-old technology!
-1%. Drat!
Drat!
I've seen it. It's actually pretty good. Well, that's good to hear. Sometimes mods are just kind of sucky, but usually people put a lot of effort into them anyway.
I can appreciate a good mod.
Like, well made and good animation. Well, that's good. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. That's a yes. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far, so I don't know why that came into my head. Gee, it's almost like she's the introvert Gold. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just needed some water. Oh, don't push yourself. Virtually runs out of the classroom. Gold? Did something happen just now? I don't know. Oh boy, it's poetry time. Now for slam! Poetry! Only return to the subject. What's dreaming? Say! Oh, look, there's only so much.
Crocker's computer. It's loading just backwards.
There's only so much I can do for streaming. I stream twice a week, usually, but that's not easy to do when you're also a full-time college student. I try to make time, but it doesn't always work.
I know the feels.
I'm just too lazy to stream.
Effort noises.
And even then, I don't know what
Cool leg.
I'd stream these days anyway. Cool leg? Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, I don't know what I'd want to stream these days anyways.
Metroid Fusion runs?
No, not that. I want to get away from the fusion runs, because that's typically when I stream.
At least Sub didn't forget my face. No, I'm not forgetting that. I would never forget my face. I love my face. Still gotta make that a Twitch emote though. It's gonna be great. I don't know how to tell this to you, not Ski, but this is not poetry. This is gibberish.
Whoops, you have to put the CD in your computer.
Gold, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? Oh boy. Uh-oh. She's doing that thing again. Anyone got any protein bars on hand?
We're gonna need more than protein bars for this one.
Get the club sandwich.
No, no, no. We're gonna need more than food this time.
What the
We're
fuck?
gonna need the
Wait,
mallet.
wait. Was that a fission mailed? Oh god, I had a fission mailed moment.
Cut it! Hey, what just happened?
Sorry, I played the wrong song by accident.
What the
It's
fuck?
my bad.
Oh, okay. I'm just moving on. Oh my god, I'm uncomfortable. Suddenly, the door opens, and it's Yuri. She's back.
Suddenly, pineapples.
This does not help.
Well, the good news is you don't have brain cancer anymore.
An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Vile and grating, screech, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard at a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Delete her. All right then. I think someone's getting a bit clingy. Oh, game stuttered. Must have been some lag from the online connection, as we know this game is still connected to online servers.
Must be AOL.
Sometimes
Fucking AOL.
Oh, sometimes when you reach a difficult decision, don't forget to save your game. Well, I did. Then you deleted my save file, bitch. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What?
Please help me. Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be one. This is definitely one of those days.
I need all of the alcohol now.
Broken Monica Hardy over here. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm concerned.
I'm not.
Well, you're not the one playing.
I'm watching.
Different. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. What the oh my god. How'd you write this much?
Rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding.
What the hell is this?
Breathing sky, breathing wheel. Breathing blood, breathing God.
This is a fucking SCP thing with the broken god. I don't want to be reminded of that. That shit's crazy. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, the pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Can I call the police yet? Or is it not time?
Should we call the police or something?
I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I called the police, yeah.
That's great. Where are they?
They're in the hole. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh boy, I unlocked another special poem. Would I like to read it? Yes, please. Things I like about Papa. Oh boy. He comes home early, cooks me dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, comment on my friends, hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses my inside voice, leaves my stuff home. Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch, is too tired to notice me, is too tired for anything. I like when he is too tired for anything. Okay. Oh, red vision. Uh-oh.
Good thing I clicked away from the stream.
Okay, apparently we're having a bit of a seizure.
Very good thing I've clicked away from the stream.
Not that kind of seizure, more like we're having an aneurysm. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We'll have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Yeah, apparently we're having a brain aneurysm.
Oh, God. Yeah, I just clicked back in. Oh, no, I can't watch that.
Wait, hold up. I think we just passed out.
Is there a specific reason you can't watch like red vision stuff, or
It really hurts my eyes.
that makes sense?
Meat. Oh, it was meat vision, of course. My favorite meat vision. Oh, there we go. Whew. I don't really do last minute preparations. Don't worry, so don't much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's being a little more lively ever since he joined and I killed that woman, but that's beside the point.
Oh, good. The red vision is indeed gone.
Meat
You can
noise.
actually observe the video game again.
Screams and meat.
Fresh meat, fresh meat, fresh meat,
Ah!
fresh. That's another one I need to put on the board, just Johnny chanting fresh meat.
Yuri never even talked about until Yuri never even talked until Gold joined.
Ooh.
Natsuki, I wouldn't be insulting her if I were you. Actually, they were squish and bug-like noises. Oh. What's the point of all this? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Yeah, and your mind was wrong. You committed a thought crime. You're going to be arrested. Just be glad you haven't committed Sudoku yet. And yes, I did say yet. Oh, those are squish and bug-like noises during the red screen bit? Oh, that makes sense.
Huh, so this is what it's like to actually have a 2 a.m.
I wouldn't know. It's become 1 a.m. again for me. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Uh-oh. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to just ignore my responsibilities. What the fuck? She just started bleeding out her eye. What the hell?
I'm just... Okay, then.
Something really ain't right here. Gee, I wonder.
Are we
Oh,
tripping or something?
Oh, hey, the suicide painting's back. I really agree with you. Each member
To be
contributes.
fair, you did have an aneurysm.
Yeah, that's true. And I'll call Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I think that I'd like you to know you're still a wonderful vice president. That's why I'm going to save you to die last. You're gonna chat with me? Uh-oh.
This can only go so wrong.
I feel kind of responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. The things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Well, she didn't get the chance to say anything, so I guess we're continuing. Wait. What? Did you see that?
I did see that.
What was that? Is that Monica down there?
That was Monica down there.
That was a voice crack and a half. Jeez. Milik. Color. Uh-oh. My numbers are freaking out again.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Smile. Oh god, it's just adding more ones.
This is fine.
We're gonna go. It's getting bigger.
How many fucking ones are there gonna be while this is done?
I don't know.
I had to guess 20.
Okay, we're finished. Hi, Gold. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your insistent yelling? What are you talking about? She would like you do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. She goes, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool, and I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Yuri, you're kind of freaking me out with that face. That's the face of, please don't leave me or I will stab you, and then myself as well. Anyone else get that? Anyone else get that feeling from that?
That reminds me of George Carlin bit. I'm pregnant, you're the father, and I'm gonna kill all three of us.
Oh.
Calm down, have some dip.
I'm just gonna boot up Need for Speed World. Do some gem hunts. Be a little bit less concerned.
Mm-hmm.
That was from his things you don't want to hear.
She seems a little on edge. Nah, more than a little, I'd say. That's pretty... Ugh. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. fuck? What the fuck? What? Why did the text go backwards? I'm uncomfortable.
Don't question it.
I'm gonna question as much as I damn well, please. God. Ugh. Must be in a good mood. I don't think that's a good mood. I think that's a oh thank God mood. I think Kara's behind this. It's not that much Undertale. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. You know what? Fair enough. Posture is important. I can't see too well. Oh.
Don't accidentally touch your chest.
Don't touch it. Touch. Don't touch.
Can I play the catty noise?
No. Do not play. Please do not play the feral catty noise. If you have don't touch, you can play that though.
Fuck, I don't have don't touch.
Damn. Wait, you just... What? Okay, that's kind of weird. Did I just... Gold? Don't feed them chocolate. I can't. Gold. Gold. My heart. Uh-oh. Going dark again.
Yes.
Ooh, thanks for the follow, Monica. That does help bring the tension a bit. So, meanwhile playing the game, I have several questions. Can't believe I didn't do that. Thanks for the follow regardless. That's 97 now, I think, for followers. I can't make it stop. Let's see if it makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
I would play the Angry Man Ray noise, because that's the vibe I'm getting.
And ads are cool.
What the fuck?
It's time to share poems. Let's go to Natsuki first, because Yuri's starting to concern me. This poem means a lot to me. Oh no. This is not a poem. This is a warning. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something really weird about it. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Before I second up, the truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do, but I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. Please try talking to her. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist or something. I always want to be better friends with her, and it hurts me to see her like this, but I don't know what to know. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you this spell. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem. I'm counting on you. More distortion. Oh. No face. No face. I didn't realize we were going to be playing Slender today. I guess we fit this into the spooky theme after all. Changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Gold? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, God. No, I don't... Oh, boy. I knew Monica was, like, borderline mimetic psychopath, but... Okay, this is freaking me out now. Please stop. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're at the title screen again.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Wait, no, we're back. I'm gonna... yeah, Yuri. I love it. I love everything about it. Yuri, you're really starting to creep me out. I'll even touch... Ugh! Okay, that's gross.
Take good care of it.
That's... Ugh. If you're doing that with poetry, I don't want to know what you do in your spare time.
Well, I mean, what if your poem is just like, I farted today?
That's
Good.
worse.
Great.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Give yourself paper cuts? No.
The fuck, Monica?
No, that's Yuri, not Monica.
That's not English, that's chicken scratch. And that's blood, and I think that might be pee. I could be wrong, but... Oh, God.
Time to pee in a bottle.
Oh, God. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Is Yarna the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. And she's gone. Joel, I think you saw something here. Okay, please tone the soundboard down a bit.
I'm done.
Okay. Oh, boy. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when she gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself. What? Okay, I knew she had a thing for knives, but not that kind. That's... Oh, God, that's gross. Gold, why are you not responding to any of this? You're just accepting it. Ugh. What the fuck?
I'm concerned.
How did you even write that?
How did you write moving static dead pixels?
That's very impressive, Monica. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at the, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Wait, what's the question? What am I saying yes or no to? What am I supposed to do here?
Well, pray you made the right answer.
Forget the question, just yes or no. I don't think I have a choice in the matter, so yes? Can you hear me? Oh god. I heard that.
Why is it 4x3 now? And then suddenly back to 16:9. I'm concerned.
Well, that's how it always was when we were doing the poetry stuff. All the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Oh boy. More cussing. I didn't even do anything.
I got 30 Bs, and I just got 5 more Bs.
Wonderful. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, go. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth. Let him decide for yourself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. It's never gonna end. Just make the choice. Hey! The game tried to decide for me. No. No. The game's trying to decide for me. Watch, if I get too close, it tries to... Nope. Nope. No. What do I do in this situation? Okay. The question is, where are you from? Yes or no? Oh god. Okay. No. Stop. Stop. Uh-oh. What the
Shit.
What the fuck? Oh god. I should not have hit Natsuki. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You're on your own. I'm not paying attention to the stream anymore.
I'm gonna call it here for myself, because I actually do need to get up in the morning.
You have a good night, RQD.
Good luck sleeping, I suppose.
I assume this is just kind of unnerving for you, Wiz, or is this something else?
It's a bit unnerving.
Yeah.
Remember, I don't do well with horror.
True. That's why I'm trying to just kind of shoot the shit with it for the most part as well, so it doesn't get too nuts. Okay.
Remember the vacuum cleaner conversation.
No.
I'd rather not remember the vacuum conversation.
But would it put you at ease compared to this?
Why are... I don't know anymore.
Yeah, me neither. It's 2020. We made it to November. And the world's gonna explode in 2 days.
Uh-oh. RKD, please. No discussion of that here.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's move on.
Here at the Jory Care Microwave Laboratory, safety is our #1 concern.
I have no emotion basis, so this doesn't faze me. Wow. Alright then, Scotian. Also, Jesus, fuck Yuri. That face is not a good face to have. What the fuck?
That is concerning. Anyway, this is where I typically play like one sound, but I closed the soundboard, so I will let you imagine what I was going to play, and the Batman symbol.
Alright. Yuri, you're freaking me out. That's not really something. That's terrifying. I can hear that atmospheric stuff in the background game. Don't try and hide it.
I don't think it's really planning on it.
Yeah. Yuri, please, go back to being shy. I liked you better like that. Yeah, I hear that distorted audio. That's not a good sign. I'm waiting for her to start twitching. Fair enough, Scotian. I'm surprised she hasn't yet, though I guess animated character models are not a thing in this game. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please know how much I love you. I love you so much. Ew. Ew. Yuri, that's fucking creepy. Yes, fair enough, RQD. I was not expecting it to get this with the language. That's why I'm also not reciting it out loud at this point, because that's Do I accept your confession? I legitimately don't want to accept your confession, Yuri, but I'm afraid of what happens if I say no. I also don't think I have a choice in the matter.
Oh, whoopee, the game gave me 6 nitrous for my troubles.
What you playing anyway?
Need for Speed World.
Oh, right. Okay, I was trying to remember something, actually. What was it? That's what it was. I need to get back to Crash Team Racing Nitro Field at some point, actually. That game's surprisingly fun, if frustrating, because time trials exist. I'm gonna say no, because you freak me out. No. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'm just not going to ask.
Don't even watch. You don't want to know. Why did you bring that to school? What the fuck? I was afraid that would happen if I said no, but I didn't think it would go that fast. What the hell? Oh my god. I think I might have been for worse trouble if I said yes. Who knows what would happen if I said yes at this point. That skip button's gonna do wonders. I am shocked she's still going at this point. How much of this is there? Who the frick is running the school? I don't think that's important at this point. We haven't even so much seen a teacher. This isn't meant to focus on that. Oh god. And have to fill a few days. Again, skip button? Okay, good to know. Skip. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, you were serious? I thought that was a joke. What the fuck? How long does this go for? Scotian, please do not run this kind of a school. I will have to call the police on you. Repeatedly. Okay, her eyes are graying. Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck? Gotta wonder how Gold's taking this. Oh god. I don't even want to imagine how Gold would react to this game. Do not acknowledge the script breaking. Oh my god. What the hell? No, this is not funny anymore. This is not supposed to be funny. And oh boy. What the fuck? Oh god. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh. Oh, so this is where that image comes from. Don't try and hide it, Monica. I can see the universe ending outside. This feels like I'm with the principal and I'm immediately unnerved. I mean, she's got the look that makes everyone go, oh sweet Jesus, what did I do wrong? Maybe I should have done Silent Hill 2. We would have known what we were getting into immediately.
Maybe.
It would have been
Well,
better.
at least you would have known.
Yeah, that's true. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you would pay a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know?
To be fair, didn't this game just sort of sneak up onto your Steam library?
Yes, actually, because I didn't get this game. I checked Steam one day, and it was there. I looked over my follow channels, and wait, John's playing Zoe 101? What? Hang on, I need to know for evidence. I'm going to Twitch. I need to see this. Oh my god, he is. What?
Why am I not surprised? It's a John stream.
This makes too much sense. Max is doing Alien Isolation, though. That also makes complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, now what's that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with. Why are you laughing at that? That's not cool. Monica, stop it. I deleted all of them. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I guess I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Gold? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Right, that's the thing I remember hearing about this game specifically. That's kind of the big focus point of this game. DDLC is a free title. You click it and it's added to the library like Checkpress HD. Yes. What I never clicked it is the thing. It just showed up. It's torture. Right. But the thing about this game specifically that I remember hearing was that it's psychological horror in a sense, but it's mostly focusing on the fact that Monica doesn't get a happy ending at all. You can't romance her. You can't talk with her. And if you saw at the start of the game, and if you remember from way back when, with the option for all the poetry to chat with the other three, you never get to see her. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Yeah, this is a bit... Gold's just sitting here like, yeah, okay. That would be something that Gold would do to this entire situation. Is just, oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured, Monica. Everyone in this game loves me. It's a dating sim. I wonder what would happen if I just closed the game right now.
Who knows?
Oh, that's real fair. She asked me if I'll go out with her. The answers are yes. That's it. Must be a Wednesday, I suppose. Alright,
But
fine.
it's a Sunday now.
Be quiet.
Okay.
No, not really. Please don't be quiet. I like spending time with you.
Can't really co-commentate over the game. This is just
Yeah.
it's lost me.
Yeah.
I
I
can't handle that.
I thought this might, but I wasn't sure when. Because, well, never played. Must be a Wednesday. That means the newest episode of Wonky Dick's Adventures is on Saturday at 8:13. All right, Wonky Dick is on next week. It's gonna be glorious. There's a folder.
8:13.
Wait a minute. There's a folder. Oh shit, she's right. There is a folder called Characters in the Directory, and it's just got Monica right now. Don't you acknowledge that I'm playing this on Steam? Sub, you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, SSW, but why do I want to go roller skating on the freeway backwards?
Because it would be something a lot less concerning.
Yeah, that probably would be. But it would also be very easy to cause an accident.
That's fine.
That's not all she knows you're doing? Oh boy. Things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. For you, at least. Okay. This is one of those days. Oh boy. That is the face of someone who knows what they did and is smirking about it. It's not like I can even make a poem out of this anyway. So it's Clarkson's smug face. Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, but that's only with his winning face.
You know, this game would be a lot more interesting if just partway through Monica's spiel. We just hear in the background, Monica from James May.
The peaceful Ugandan morning was shattered by the bellows of a wild animal.
Clarkson!
Clarkson, you infantile pillock. You're tidying that up.
All right, Clarkson, you infantile pillock. I'm on the loo.
On the bright side, even having whatever the hell this is, in the background, I'm gaining bees.
Wonderful. The important thing is, you get more bees for your mighty bee army.
It's all I care about right now. Is, oh boy.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, she'll eventually acknowledge me recording her? Is that serious? Are you serious? But she brings up an interesting point. What if I deleted her character file? Then what happens? That's an interesting question. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Oh, she can tell. Okay, that's creepy. That's creepy. Thanks for the follow, Eternally Monica. Rude from the start recording me without any warning. It's not them recording, girl, it's me. Sub does Rude. Hey, she was fine with it for the last several hours that we streamed this, so why not? Oh. That's dramatic zoom in. I don't like that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I saw that coming. Nice try. I'm gonna assume this is hit dead game point. Am I supposed to do something here? Sorry about them Yanks. Opai's not here, so we can't have him yell. Can't have him say "fuck the Yanks."
That's a shame.
I feel like what I'm supposed to do here is possibly delete her character file. That might stop this, but I also am afraid of what will happen if I try that. Because I get the feeling that she's smart enough to know what to do if that happens. And it might not end well for me. Oh no, she can. Oh no, she's still talking. I can go to bed. Night, everybody. Night, Arcady. You have a good one.
Good night, Arcady.
Remember to stay in milk, eat your drugs, and never play this game. Well, yeah, I can't help you if you decide to play this game or not. That's your decision, not mine. Just be warned.
Yeah, this is definitely something on the never touch list.
For you, at least. Because, as you've said, you don't do horror.
It's just, no. Don't put it anywhere near me.
That's fine. Monica, please stop staring. Don't. I will delete the file if I have to, if it means progression. It's unlike you. I do have the power of the mighty delete character file button. You remember that last poem I showed you? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that one. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute, I'm checking something. What is this? Okay, let's continue. I beat this game and it turned out just fine, I think. I don't know if you did SW, but I can't say for sure. We don't talk that much. I just delete her right now. Yeah, that's probably for the best, because at this point, I think we have hit just the end point. There's nothing else after this. It's not like she'd want to do anything different. Alright, well, when in doubt, let's let her finish her last thought and then give her a warrior's death. Goodbye, Monica. I can't say it was nice knowing you, but it was definitely something. Yep, there it is. Can't help you, girl. Yeah, I did. Not afraid to say I did either. You take out all of them, I take out you. Gold's excuse, I was bored. I didn't kill anyone. You did. You know, Wiz is still here, SSW. They're just not focusing on this. They're just racing. That's new. Okay, so we're back at the title screen again.
Mm-hmm.
And Monica's gone. But all the girls
Well,
are...
you did delete her.
Yes, but all the other girls are back.
Neat.
So what did you miss? Well, you missed the universe imploding, and then I deleted Monica. She got mad, but then she understood, oh wait, I think I kind of deserve this. So that was the ending, more or less? I want to say it was, but I can't say for sure. Monica fades from existence. Oh, not quite. There are two endings? Oh boy. I assumed the second ending would require me playing through this again without Monica being present. If I had to guess. Press the new game? Okay, let's see what we got.
You know, how much longer did you plan on streaming anyways?
Not too much longer. We'll be ending pretty soon, actually. I just figured we're surprisingly done, I want to say, but I can't say for sure. This is surprisingly nice. Why do I feel that this is going to get whiplash? I feel like something is hiding. Though I could be wrong.
There's gotta be some sort of mood whiplash.
Mm-hmm. That's usually how this game goes, but I could be wrong. There can be light at the end of the tunnel for horror games. Depends on which ending this is. Oh boy. Wait, why is Sayori so much taller now? That's not right. I think we're back to fruity. I have not seen any hints of malice so far. The more,
I'm not gonna count the chickens before they hatch yet.
yeah, you don't look. I'll let you know by the time the credits get here.
Also, I'm going to be right back. My cat wants some stuff.
Fair enough. Uh-oh. Oh boy. F. F in chat. The game itself is taking a stand, just like, no. No. Eh? What's happening? Oh. So wait, that was the bad ending? Huh. Hmm. Oh, I didn't know the song had lyrics. Technically, it's the third ending if you reinstall the whole thing, delete Monica before even starting a thing. Wow. I'm impressed. That's the ending. It was what, 6 hours in total for all the streams that we did? Concept of game design, Dan Salvado. I like the idea. And of course, just deleting everything, just like, nope, never happened.
So, I'm Mac.
Welcome back. We hit the credits.
Oh, thank goodness.
So apparently we got the bad ending. There's actually technically 3 endings to this game. I don't know how that could get the good ending, but the third ending is install the game, delete Monica in the game files, and then start the game.
Oh.
Instantly get an ending.
Oh.
Special thanks to Monica and Gold. Oh my god. Also, apparently the theme music for the game actually has lyrics. That's actually kind of neat. Actually, a good ending if you use your save right and experience every possible path before Sayori hangs herself. Oh. Clever. I don't know if I got the patience to fucking do that, but... Final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. At the end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. With everlasting love, Monica. Error script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. That sounds like this game in a nutshell. Oh boy. I think the game actually corrupted itself intentionally. That's genius. Alright, but that will do it for our spooktacular stream for the year. I don't know. We're definitely not coming back to this game anytime soon. I doubt we'll even have this as an option anytime soon, but I never know. Maybe I'll take up Fortune Cookie and this will pop in. Who knows? But I think that will do it for this stream. Especially since, well, we've actually gone over 3 hours, surprisingly, so we can end off at a good note. I'll see you guys next Wednesday for more Metroid Prime, where we can just go back to blowing shit up and having a great time. Until next time, ice out. Yes, we will post this on YouTube, SSW.